Hey boys and girls, welcome back to Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch. In the last episode, we saved Alma Moon and Hamlin from the world of the mana. The twisted forms of Alma Moon and Hamlin have been completely reversed, although we also learned the truth about Cassiopeia and about P herself. All we have now is one final dungeon to complete the main story of the game, and today's episode is that episode. We're going to be finishing up the main story of the game in today's episode, and that is our dungeon we're going to be going through. So, with that, we just gotta tell Kublai we're ready, and let's do this.
Listen boy, we have all hands on deck here, meaning things are under control, so save your energies. Your job is to defeat the White Witch. Let my crew take care of everything else. Now get some rest and we'll strike at dawn. You don't mind sleeping on deck, girl.
Rest in preparation for the final battle. Yes, sirree.
Rest while you can and have a chance, boy.
Okay, let's get some nice rest in, and let's get ready for the final battle. The final hurdle of our adventure. The final episode of the main story. Just gotta tell Markson we're ready. And let's do this. Good morning, Oliver. I wanted you to know that the Empire is devoting its most advanced weaponry to the assault on the White Witch's palace. Indeed, this battle will see the first deployment of the Sky Squealer, a new class of light fighter aircraft. They've been tasked with disabling the Ivory Tower's defenses, thus allowing you to enter. Oliver, we are counting on you. You must ensure that the terrible ash of this mana is never allowed to fall again. We won't let you down, Markson. I have instructed my forces to commence the assault on your signal. Let me know when you're ready. Understood. Okay, so I was actually expecting it to, when we talked to Kublai, that we were actually going to be leaving, so I guess we should do the save now, just so we don't have to go through the Kublai thing again. So, with that, we're all ready. So, let's do this, Markson. Have you completed your preparations, Oliver? Are you ready to fight for the final showdown? Yes, sirree. Very well. Now the assault on the Ivory Tower commence. Let's do this. And I believe we have one cutscene to actually get inside the Ivory Tower. So, BRB, and I'll see you all very shortly.
Friends, the time has come! Make ready to assault the lair of the White Witch!
Oliver! Don't worry, P. It'll work. You'll see.
Now, men! Prime the cannons! Fire at will!
Have some of that, witch face! Keep it up, boys!
Anyone else think this is a bit too easy?
It is strange. Why is no one fighting back? I'm going! Hey! Wait! I'm coming too! And so am I!
But, don't! Wait for me! Hold on! Don't leave the hero behind!
Is everybody ready?
You're planning to fly through that hail of cannon fire, are you?
Would you rather stay here?
No, of course not! Wait! Do you have room for another? Because I mean to see this to the very end!
Prince Markson? Okay, hop on board.
Splendid!
We're ready, Tangery!
Oh, all that firepower, not a scratch on it. Just as I thought. It's invulnerable. No matter. The primary purpose of that attack was to unite our forces behind a common cause. Oh, really? Yes, I thought that might be the case.
You big liar! You were scared out of your wits!
Scared? Me? You're clearly hysterical.
You guys! She's waiting for us. The White Witch. Cassiopeia.
And here it is, the Ivory Tower, also known as the Seat of the White Witch, also known as our final dungeon of the game. And remember those big old robots that we saw, the big old pieces wrecked in each and every dungeon? Yeah, these are what those things are. And we're finally seeing them in a full form for the first time. And I believe we also have to find our way through this dungeon, because I believe you can't just walk through the main doors. As you can see, it kind of blocks us off completely. So we actually have to find our way completely through, but that's not going to be a big problem, since we can easily tell based on where the star is. We just need to go right, so let's go right and see what's going on in here. Definitely a dangerous dungeon, and it actually gets even more and more dangerous the further and further you get through this dungeon. We'll fight a couple of the enemies, but I am going to try and stick away from a couple of them, due to the fact that the closed corridors actually make it really hard to actually get through this dungeon quickly. So just to kind of like save some time, we're going to throw on Veil, and then I'll fight the enemies that I feel like we should be able to easily take on and not have to worry as much. The angel impalers that we just saw, the little like kind of like the little devil guys that have the little lances that we found all the way back in the Old Smoky enemies, those are all back. And we don't really need to worry about them too much, but those are one of the enemies that are actually pretty aggressive. Ooh, I just saw something. And I believe we're finally going to be able to take on one of these guys, actually. If we go in front of this guy, I think. Nope, one of them moved, I'm pretty sure. Let's see here. No, I guess not. Okay, I guess we're actually free to actually continue. Weird. Okay, I'm seeing them move, but they're actually supposed to attack you. Is this not going to attack me then? Hello? Buddy? I guess not. I guess it's too early then. Huh, strange. I expected him to actually come and attack me. That's very weird. Okay, well, let's see here. Well, since we could see... Oh, because we have Veil, I'm stupid. I'm really, really stupid. Forget what I said. I completely forgot that Veil doesn't block... Or it blocks the vision of the Magimex. And I was actually completely confused there why he couldn't see me. I should have remembered that. I thought I remembered the Magimex being able to see through Veil, which, honestly, I thought that that's how they worked, but I guess I'm completely wrong. And look at that, we get to fight off with one of our own familiars. That's actually kind of funny, because we haven't actually got to fight a Neolith. With the only time we've ever fought, a similar familiar when it came to Swain's, Goliath. It's when we were all the way back in Castaway Cove, and I don't even think it was on episode, I think. So it's actually kind of funny. And I believe we go this way. So let's get all up onto this ledge and slide our way through this dungeon, because we got a couple little ways to go. And I believe we're getting close to the halfway point. And I did say there's 2 bosses in this dungeon. And I did say I wasn't going to say who it was, or what it is. So, let's do our save, and I believe we're actually about to meet them. So, let's do this. Into this next little section, and I believe... Let's see here. Yeah, we gotta go forward from here. Are we still under the effects of Veil? I'm not sure. And we are halfway through the dungeon. I know exactly where we are then. Okay, let's do this.
Everything alright, Peachbotch?
How are you, P? And there it is. We're actually getting ready to fight our first boss of the Ivory Tower. And it is indeed Gallus. So, let's do this. It's that man again. Doodle-doo.
P. The Queen, she cannot be saved. A barrier surrounds her heart, one formed in the depths of isolation, until that barrier is broken.
I can do it. I can break it.
So you mean to try again, little one? I fear you will not stand much of a chance alone.
I'm not alone. I'm with Oliver, and Oliver's friends. Huh? P?
And you are sure about this, P? You would stake all upon this boy? Then first, he must prove up to me he is ready to bear such a burden.
Please, Oliver, you have to fight Doodle-Doo now. You need that wand, but he'll only give it to you if you beat him. But P, Here we go. Okay, if he wants us to beat him, then I guess that's what we'll do. And here we go, so BRB.
Honor the savior. Let me put your colors to the test.
And here we go, Gallus Power Beyond the Throne, the first boss of the Ivory Tower. Or technically only other boss, because the only other one is Cassiopeia herself. But she's a three-part fight, if I remember, just like Shadar. But we won't have that until we get to the actual end. I believe this is the halfway point. I could be wrong. We're really close to Cassiopeia, though. So, let's do this. Gallus. And this is how we actually get the Astra Wand. And I was actually wrong. Astra isn't the strongest wand in the game, like I was saying earlier. I got confused with the Skytree Wand, which is one we get in the post-game. I actually thought the Astra was one that we got. Oh, actually, Absolute Zero is something I think we need to dodge. Okay, did we... I evaded, but I'm pretty sure it canceled it. Yeah, it canceled it. Thanks, game. Sometimes when it comes to that, it just cancels out completely, and I don't understand that. Okay, we just need to do a couple hits here. As long as we do a little bit of damage to Gallus while he's kind of revving up. But yeah, as I was saying, Astra is the one that you get from him. And it's actually not the one of the stronger ones. It's actually something that completely counts like something different. I'm going to defend just because I wasn't able to evade it. Oh, it's something completely different. It's like Shadar's attack, actually, more like.
Oi, Ollie boy, is it just me, or does he have different attacks when his aura changes colour, I reckon? Knowing what type's coming might help you choose a familiar that will help you.
I didn't even get to read that, but I got close. At least we got close enough, so right now it seems like he's doing storm-based familiar attacks. Okay, I don't know what the weakness for storm is, but honestly it really doesn't bother me. As long as we have the familiar that's not going to take full damage from that. Let's go drop chop just to do as much damage as we possibly can. Okay, let's go unleash and then go for, let's see here, let's just do, let's see here, I'm trying to think of which one's stronger against storm. Based on what I can think of, I think it's fire. Yeah, let's go Volcanic Roar and see what happens. He's on Storm, so I'm guessing Fire would be the stronger benefit here. So, let's call upon the Guardian of Old Smoky and see what we can do here. Hopefully Volcanic Roar will do enough damage. 148 damage is still not bad. Although it is a big chunk of mana we just wasted. Okay, let's send out Grima, since Grima can do something here. Okay, Absolute Zero again. Let's defend this time, just so we don't take any kind of damage here. It is Ice-type damage. I believe we take 50%. For Grima specifically. Okay, allies are kind of in a bad spot right now, but as long as we do a little bit of damage here, we shouldn't be too bad. Okay, now that he is all charged up, let's go back into Felix, do some drop chops, do as much damage as we possibly can in the short amount of time that Gallus isn't attacking us. But yeah, as I was saying, the Astra Wand is actually a physical-based wand. It's more, it gives you attack, basically, so any kind of physical attack is what you get from that. And we cancel down his attack, and we get chance time. Ooh, that's really good. All out attack him now. This is a perfect time. And, ooh, actually even more perfect. That is an inner strength for free. I'm going to tell our allies to attack. We're going to get a free splashdown from our buddy Ray here. And we're also going to get a free inner strength as well for Felix here. So double damage here. Perfect. I'm going to go for a drop chop. Ooh, another freebie. Go grab that, anyone who wants a free one of those. Allies, are you going to grab that, or are you just going to stick around like a sore thumb? Okay, I'm going to send out Esther to see if any of them will grab that. Nope, I guess we're not going to get that, I guess. My allies completely just gave up the free Golden Glim, but drop chop, and down goes Gallus. But yeah, the Astra Wand, it's, I believe, 70 plus physical attack, I believe. I could be wrong. But I do, now that I know it, I remember it being not stronger than Mornstar, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong, it might be a little bit stronger, but I guess we'll find out in a second. I don't think there's a cutscene after Gallus, actually. I think maybe for the Astra Wand itself, which is like literally like half a second, so I don't think we really need to turn off the camera, so I guess we'll just keep going. And look at those levels. Thank you, buddy. And there he goes. Gallus has been defeated, and we proved our strength.
Excellent. It would appear that my ghost is no match for you.
Your ghost? Oh, so that's... Okay, so now we have our answer. Does that mean all the counselors are ghosts then, if Gallus is a ghost? Or is only Gallus a ghost? Honestly, I'm not sure. Doodle-Doo's not alive anymore. Doodle-Doo is a wand. A wand? You mean that wand?
Indeed. I am a soul, the soul that resides within the wand known as Astra. A soul inside a wand? I suppose that wand is something like Moldstar then. That is correct. Astra is Moldstar's twin. I have gave you Moldstar, that you might find your way to me, the child likewise.
What do you mean, likewise?
The Queen banished P to your world, Oliver. I had her meet you there, to show you the gateway to ours. She gave you a wand made from a branch of Nausicaan and Skytree, thus granting you its considerable power.
A wand made from the Skytree? You mean that stick I found? And actually the same place / material that is what we're wearing, because we know that our cloak is actually made from the Skytree itself. So just like our previous wand, the original one, our original wand was made out of the same stuff that is our clothes, which is kind of cool if you think about it like that.
Yeah, Doodle-Doo gave it to me.
P led you to this world, and she has continued to lead you all the way here. But why are you doing this? Do you not serve the White Witch? Are you not a member of her council? I work for no one. This mask, this Gallus, is a necessary pretense, nothing more. It enabled me to get close to her, to watch over her, to protect my daughter.
Your daughter? You mean the White Witch is...
Blimey, you're Cassiopeia's father. After my passing, Cassiopeia lost her way. She called down the mana with the best of her intentions, and despair was her reward. It was only then that she became the White Witch, as you know her now. Now my beloved daughter cannot see it for the darkness that engulfs her. She is lost and alone in the world of her own making.
Her own world?
It pains me that it should have come to this. I had hoped I might make her see the error of her ways, but it proved too great of a task for a mere spirit. It is up to you now. You must save my Cassiopeia. Use this wand to crush the evil that has enveloped her heart, displace her mask, reveal the innocent princess whose face it hides.
Okay, we'll do that, Gallus. And goodbye, old friend. And there he is, the true Gallus. The Wand Astra. I actually completely forgot about that, to be honest.
Doodle-Doo. So he did all this for his daughter.
Yep, he did. And there's the true Doodle-Doo, also known as Gallus, or Astra if you want to call him that.
Doodle-Doo asked you to help him, Oliver.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're going to do. We've got Astra now. Nothing can stop us. True, true, true. We have to save the White Witch. No, we have to save Cassiopeia. You have obtained Astra, the final wand of the main story. We still get one more, which is the Skytree wand, which is something you get from a side quest in the, I'll explain who it is that gives it to us. It's going to be the continuation of Horus's final missions, or technically not missions, but we'll talk to Horus a couple more times, and we'll finally obtain the Skytree wand as an alchemical formula, and we'll be able to actually create the wand. But we won't be getting that until the post-game, so I'm just going to explain it now. That's how you get it, and it's honestly pretty cool. But, other than that, we actually do need to see if the wand is actually better when it comes... Oh, it is actually better than Mornstar. Okay, so Astra's better than Mornstar, but the Skytree wand is stronger than Astra. That's basically what it was. I forgot it completely. Is Marcuson strong enough to use the Mornstar? It seems like it would be better for him to use this. So let's just give him Mornstar then. Okay, perfect. Although he's not going to be in today's episode, but honestly, it's just speaking of it, honestly. But let's make our way upstairs, and let's continue on our journey. Only a little bit more to go, and then we'll finally get to see the White Witch. Okay, some more of those Magimechs. I believe we'll finally... There he is. I got scared for a second there because I didn't see him move beforehand. Because you can see him kind of twitch before you actually run towards him. Okay, so here we go, our first Magimech. And these things are technically little mini-bosses in a way, but they're pretty easy to fight as long as you know what they're doing. I believe they're weak to storm magic just like all other robots, other than the Tin Man. The Tin Man enemy isn't weak to storm magic. Other than that, we're pretty much fine. And just like so, our first Magimech is down for the count and gave Ivern a free level. Cool. Good job, Ivern. Good job for you, buddy.
Blimey, that was flipping nasty surprise. Took years off my life, it did. No one said anything about getting attacked by big, dirty, great robots.
It sure was scary, but we saw robots like that before, didn't we?
That we did, man. Saw them lying around all over the place, man. Looking like they'd had their batteries taken out. I never thought we'd find them up by here, though. In a full flipping order. Who knows? Maybe the rust buckets we've been seeing on our travels used to guard this place.
Gee, you could be right.
Well, whatever their game is, all I know is they're all a flipping menace.
Right. We'll be careful. Yeah, we'll definitely be careful. And just so I don't get scared again, because they do kind of jump scare you a little bit, I'm just going to use Veil again, just because it saves us a little bit of time. And we still have another fight, and this one's one of the ones that would have attacked us. Good thing we used that. Is there any, I'm wondering if there's a green chest anywhere in here. Sometimes there is, so we might as well check. Looks like a no. Yeah, it looks like a no. Okay. Might as well check, honestly. Okay, so it looks like we gotta go left this time. Okay, so let's make our way through the Ivory Palace once more. Ooh. Hello, Eldritch Empresses, I believe you're called. Okay, let's keep making our way through. See if we can get anywhere closer to the Ivory Towers finale. Because we're really close there. This is the final few steps to getting to that to the end of this dungeon. Looks like that is a... Yeah, we're going the wrong way, so we go this way instead. Okay. Yeah, there's a couple dead ends every now and again when it comes to this dungeon. And the enemies here can be dangerous, and sometimes they're not. It just depends on how far you are in the game. As we saw, we were able to easily fight off with the Magimechs, so the enemies here aren't too dangerous, and we're easily able to kind of like walk through this dungeon safely, for the most part, as you can see. Although we are using Veil, but there's a whole reason for that, and that's just because I'm going to be ending today's episode by finishing the game. So just to save us some time, we're using using the Veil spell to our advantage to kind of save us some time to actually get there. Because we still got to fight Cassiopeia and her two other forms. So we actually still have some time here. There's a free chest over there. Should we grab that real quick? You know what? Sure. We'll grab this chest and then we'll do one of the fights over here. And then we'll use Veil again and then run to the end of this area. Okay, well, hopefully whatever's in this chest over here is worth it. And hopefully I can continue Oliver to actually continue walking on this little ledge here, because he kind of keeps slowing down because there's a sweet spot to actually walking on that. Okay, let's see here. Anything good? Wizard King's Secrets. Eh? It looks like a provision. Fully restores HP and MP to all allies. Ooh. Is that a one-of-a-kind, I think? Okay. So I can either use that in battle and waste it, or we can use it in a battle and get or we could keep it and never use it. It might be one of those things you can only get one of. I might save it just in case if it is that, but we never know because Cassiopeia is a hard boss fight. So honestly, I'm gonna try and not waste it, because if we do run into a point in Cassiopeia where we do need to use something like that, we would like to save it. Okay, so let's get rid of the Paladin Partridge, since this thing's raising its attack. Mermite, we don't need to worry about. Rockabye Baby puts people to sleep, but I don't think we need to worry. Well, Ray went to sleep, but he's going to be asleep until he gets attacked, which the Mermite easily just woke us up from that. Wow, that Mermite did a lot more damage than the Mermite we've had, and which we ended up getting rid of. Sorry, little Spook, that we had to do that to you, but honestly, we kind of had to do that for a reason, and it was because our Mermite was falling off, and the Mermite falls off really hard, to the point where you might as well just use a different familiar. And honestly, Feelings is 10 times better than our original buddy. So honestly, in the original series, we used the Dynamite, which is the other form of Mermite, or Little Spook. But we ended up finding out that he kind of just did no damage. He did like 10 damage and he attacked really slow. And the only thing he was good for was using spells. And honestly, he just fell off really hard. And Mermite seems to do the same thing. But let's keep making our way through. Just a little bit more for the Ivory Tower, and we'll be at the end of it. And I believe this is the final walking area to get there. I could be wrong. But let's make our way to the next elevator to make our way through this Ivory Tower once and for all. Okay, I don't know if this is the final one or not. Could be wrong. Let's see here. Nope, we got a little bit more, but it looks like we are indeed at the end. Okay, perfect. Okay, do a nice save. Get ready for the White Witch. I don't think we fight her immediately. I could be wrong, but I think we're all ready. Let's see here. We got Giant's Axe. We got a Radiant Blade. Yeah, everything looks in order for the most part. Yeah, that looks fine. I think we'll be good. Okay, well, let's do this. We're all ready for the White Witch. And let's do this. One more door. And I believe there's a cutscene directly behind here, so BRB.
Jeepers.
You are late, Oliver.
So you're...
Behold the overseers of the world's fate. The Zodiacs. So you shared a soul with the Dark Djinn. Know then that this world made him what he was. His despair was born of its rank imperfection. I gave him the chance to bring this world to an end. He failed. But I shall not. And yet you would have us believe that this is a world worth saving. I should very much like to hear you argue that case. Come. Tell us what the world is worth.
Come, boy. Let us hear what you have to say.
Oliver! It's okay, Pete. It's all gonna be okay. This world is full of people doing their best to live their lives. It's their world, and I won't let you destroy it.
Those are bold words for a brat like you to utter.
This is the child the prophecies speak of? That Gallus would betray us for one so
We are the Council. Our decisions determine the fate of the world.
You're wrong. You're alone, Cassiopeia. You always have been. They're gone. Are you alright?
Huh? What just happened?
It was something Gallus said. He said she was locked inside her own world.
You mean to say that entire council was a figment of her imagination?
Her magic was so strong, it turned her thoughts into reality.
Wait, hold on a second. Then what made the White Witch disappear? Was she an illusion too?
No, the White Witch is real. And she's in there.
And like Oliver said, behind this door is the final boss of the main story. So, let's go meet Cassiopeia. For real this time. Just a couple doors to go. And honestly, the long walk to the boss that is the final boss of this game. And honestly, the boss is pretty hard. Not the first form, not the second form, but the final form. I remember in the original series, I actually lost to the final form of the boss and had to restart from the very first part to the end of that just to take another chance of beating her. And yes, this fight is really hard. I think we'll be fine due to the level that we are, but there's always a possibility I could lose again. And I'm going to say that now. I'm going to hope we do fine, but I am kind of scared because I do know this boss is really hard. It's pretty much like the one that we'll see in the post-game, because the post-game boss is hard as well. But let's do this. And here we go.
So this is the White Witch's house, eh? Bit posh, ain't it? Good place for a final showdown, though. Proper epic.
Yeah, I guess. I just wish we didn't have to fight. But we can't let Cassiopeia destroy the world again. And maybe we can save her. open the door to the throne room. And here we go, BRB with one last cutscene before we fight her.
Radiance's inner sanctum. Did you not hear me? Be gone from here.
Apis. That is enough, as you have no doubt deduced. Apis was but another phantom created by my memory. Yes, another illusion. How long has it been, P? How long since?
Cassiopeia! Why? Why do you have to destroy the world?
Because it is imperfect. Imperfect like the human heart. Long ago, my own was consumed by the blackest despair. But then I discovered something on the furthest shores of solitude. I found true strength. Strength enough to remake the world.
But you didn't have to flipping go and use it, did you?
He's right. You're not the only person in the world. The world might not be exactly how you want it, but that's no reason to just get rid of everyone. You can't do that. It's wrong.
It's wrong! It's wrong!
Silence! The world is mine to remake as I see fit, and none shall defy my will. Weak-hearted humans, I condemn you to suffer forever!
And here we go, the first phase of Cassiopeia the White Witch, and the first form of her, because this thing is one of the bosses we really need to worry about. As you saw, she did a big chunk to Esther just by walking through her. Oh, Pillars of Darkness, I forgot what that is, so I'm gonna just defend just in case. That still hit me for some decent damage, even though we evaded that. Starbolt, we cancelled it. Cool, cool, cool. Do as much damage as we possibly can. She's blocking physical damage, which can be bad, but I think she blocked all attacks. No, actually, whatever Rageous used actually hit her for normal damage. Okay, whatever. I think it's probably Dark then. Either Dark or Water, because those are the only two spells Ray knows. So let's see here.
Flipping heck, I can feel the White Witch's power from over by here, man. Make sure you dodge her spells, Ollie boy, or block them or something.
Okay, well, we can try. Uh-oh. Fallen Star. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. That is going to hurt. Ooh, don't know if we got hit. Ooh, I evaded that and I still got hit by that. Ouch. Oh yeah, I'm gonna stop using evasion, because evasion seems to not work half the time. Okay, well, tell my allies to do something. Uh-oh, get ready for that. Okay, my allies did take a big chunk there, but honestly, it's better than nothing. Okay, I'm going to Healing Touch Swain, because it's faster to use Healing Touch than the Healing Hand spell, because I can use it both on myself and him. Okay, good, good, good. Oof, okay, let's see here. Esther should be fine. Okay, let's just see if we can do any kind of damage. We need to get her out of this first phase, though. Okay, tell our allies to evade, just in case, because I don't know who he's going for. Went for me. Ouch. Okay. Tell our allies to go out all attack again. Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. Just need to do as much damage as we possibly can and get her out of the first phase. The first phase is a little hard because it blocks a lot of our damage. And that's the only real thing we need to worry about for the most part. Other than that, we're pretty much fine. But we do need to worry about this phase a little bit. Okay, we got her to the halfway point. I believe she should be hitting us a little bit harder now, though, because of that. Usually that's the case when it comes to these bosses. Let's go for Black Blast and see if that does normal damage. Uh-oh, Nightshade, I don't know what that does. Ooh, here it comes. Okay, it's a defend. Whew. Okay, I thought that was going to be much worse. Starbolt, let's just get ready for that and tell people to defend, because I don't know who it's going for. Okay, perfect. Okay, let's see here. Best thing we could possibly do here is just tell our allies to... Oh, that is... Nope, I just messed up our allies, probably. Oops, sorry for the fallen star, allies. There was literally nothing I could have done there. Oops. Okay, let's see here. I'm gonna heal myself. I'm gonna tell my allies to go all-out defense. I'm gonna heal myself. Ooh, Tidy Tears. Thank you, Mr. Drippy. That is a free heal for everybody. That is really good. We don't usually get to use that, so that's actually nice that he started healing us. Maybe, I think it's a decent heal. I think it's like a halfway heal, basically. Not bad. Okay, Pillar of Darkness, that is something we can defend. Okay, perfect. Not bad. Okay, she's going for Starbolt again. I can't really defend that, but our little buddy Grima can, so let's just block that. Perfect. Okay, let's go back in. Do as much damage as we possibly can in this small amount of time that we got, because this is the only time we're going to get to attack, for the most part. So as much damage as we possibly can do, so everyone please attack, because that's the only chance we're going to get for the next couple seconds. And as long as we can get her out of this form, it's honestly going to be really good. Okay, get ready for the evasion, blocked it completely. Okay, go for a drop chop, do as much as we can, black blast as well, and that should be the first phase done. Hopefully so, because honestly I'm kind of scared. There we go, perfect. Down goes Cassiopeia, phase 1. And now we get to get ready for the next one, and another cutscene, so BRB.
Very well.
Huh?
Where's this then?
Oliver, look!
Oh no, I've got a bad feeling about this. She's changing.
Cassiopeia, you can't destroy the world. I won't let you.
Here we go. Cassiopeia, the Monster of Mana. The second phase of the White Witch. And as you can see, it's quite monstrous, kind of like the tainted creatures we fought in the previous 2 episodes. So, let's do this. We need to figure out what she's weak to, though. And we're starting pretty low on everything. Okay, I'm going to back out and defend just in case. I'm going to also use some provisions, because we've never actually used any of our MP raising abilities, so might as well kind of give us our mana back, just to kind of help us out here. Okay, perfect. It looks like our allies aren't low, so we'll be fine. Okay, let's just do as much attack, as much as we can in the short amount of time. Death drop, I believe we should defend this. Oof. Okay. Thankfully, our allies pretty much block the most of that. Okay, go back into all-out attack. Tell him to go to defense, because that'll force Esther to heal herself, hopefully. Yep, she did. Perfect. Okay, it was perfect. That was the reason why I cancel out all-out attacks, if you guys are wondering. Because sometimes I do that, and I never explain why. It just helps when forcing our allies to actually focus on making sure they're not dying most of the time.
Oh darn it, there's something bad on the way, Ollie boy. Whatever you do, make sure you stop it.
Honestly, there's probably nothing I could do when it comes to stopping this, so I'm just going to defend. Okay, let's get ready. There we go. Big attack. Annihilation, I believe, is the name of that. Okay, so far so good. We're perfectly fine. I'm going to tell everyone to attack, since this is actually our chance to attack, I think. So let's just try and get as much as we can in the short amount of time that she's focusing on kind of like recharging everything. Okay, so far so good. Just a couple attacks in we can get. Just getting ready to go in for that. Evade it completely. Perfect. Cancel out our second attack. Okay. Not bad, not bad. We're getting easily through the second phase. Much faster than the other phase that we dealt with. Wrathful Rush. I believe we could tell our allies to dodge that. Perfect. Grab another piece of mana. Go for another drop chop for some decent damage here. Perfect. Go for the last little bit of stamina that we could possibly gain here. Okay, perfect. Harrowing Horns, dodge it completely. Okay, let's see here. She's going for Annihilation again. We need to tell our allies to defend, and get ready to defend completely as well. Okay, here we go. Another Beam of Light of Death, and there we go. Okay, I'm going to tell my allies to go all out while I fix our mana problems. Okay, it looks like Swain needs it more than I do, because they like to spam abilities, so let's just use one of those on him. I'm going to see if we can grab a couple of these. Okay, let's see here. We need to use another one on our buddy Oliver here for another 70 mana. There we go, perfect. Grab her some free HP, since there's a bunch behind her right now. Okay, so far so good. Tell him to defend, because that could hit hard. There's some free mana glims over here. And also a free Burning Heart, which I'm going to grab that. Tell our allies to go all out while I charge up the Burning Hearts. Okay, perfect. Okay, there's a lot of micromanaging here, and I know that I'm kind of like repeating things, but honestly, we need to make sure that we're doing a lot here. And making sure to micromanage everything is honestly the best thing we could possibly do. Defend that, just in case. Okay, it actually only goes in one way. Okay, perfect. Okay, let's see here. I think go into Feelings here. Go for a drop chop. Uh-oh, she's going for an Annihilation. Okay, everyone defend right away. And get ready for that. Whew, okay. That is a golden glim. I'm gonna try and grab that with our buddy Felix. Go and grab that real quick. And tell everyone to go all in while I charge up in an inner strength. Okay, so far so good. And we're full HP. We have no mana loss, which is really good. We can probably go for a drop chop set here, since I think it goes based on... Uh-oh, death drop. Make sure to evade that. Ooh, that hit us hard. Not the worst case scenario, but it still hit hard. There's a golden glim over there, so we can maybe get our allies to go and grab that while we're focusing on her. Uh-oh. Need to all-out defend. Defend real quick. Get ready, get ready, get ready. Okay, so far so good. Not the worst thing. Okay. Tell everyone to go all in, since it's our chance to go and attack now, since she's kind of paralyzed at the moment. Drop chop. Decent 281 damage. Big ol' attacks right here, since this is the fastest we're going to get in any kind of attacks here. Okay, another death drop. Get ready to defend it. Okay, I didn't get to defend it, but it's not the worst thing. It looks like she's healing herself, so I'm going to heal myself then. Okay, tell everyone... Uh-oh. No, no, no. Defend, 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 defend. Defend myself, normal. Okay, perfect, perfect. Okay. I'm gonna have them go all out. I'm gonna try and refresh our mana, since we're gonna be getting right into another fight here in a second. So let's make sure Oliver's up in par with everyone else. Okay, get ready to get rid of the final form of this this area, and then get ready for the final phase. And just like so, final phase is here we go. And down goes the monster of mana. And here we go for the final part of this fight. And this is the hardest one, so BRB.
No! Why? This world is imperfect. It must be destroyed so that a new one may begin.
No! You can't just tear it up and start over. It may not be perfect, but nothing is. So you make the best of what you've got. When things go wrong, you have to try and make them right. And you have to keep on trying, no matter how hard it gets. That's what life is all about.
Life?
Even when you're all alone, you can't give up. Sooner or later, someone's sure to come along. I met P, didn't I? And she... well, she's a part of you.
Mm-hmm. And I met Oliver. Oliver, you're my friend.
No, P. Life's never perfect. It's always changing. Meetings, farewells, happy times, sad times. You take things as they come. And you keep on going. That's just how it is.
You're so kind, Oliver. But Oliver, don't be angry with Cassiopeia. She was so sad. She didn't know what to do. That's why I was born. But now you've made her better, and that means I don't have to look after her anymore.
Huh?
Oliver, I have to go now. Bye-bye. Thank you for everything, Oliver.
This must be...
the real Cassiopeia.
Pleased to make your acquaintance. I am Queen Cassiopeia, as I was long ago. I will be forever in your debt. You have restored me to my true self. I heard your words, and now I can begin to live again. Thank you, Oliver.
What's going on?
We are the Zodiacs, the council that decides the fate of the world.
The Zodiacs? But didn't you just imagine them?
No, this This has nothing to do with me. Can they have become real?
That is correct. We have slipped the rays of your magic.
Ready, cheek? Get back in her head, you rotters!
Is this a declaration of independence?
This is all my fault. Run from here!
No way! We're staying right here. You don't have to do this alone. We can defeat the Zodiarchs together.
This world seems to be at an end, and a new White Witch shall reign supreme.
And here we go. The final boss of the game. Or for the main game, I mean. Because there's still one more, which is in the post-game, but that's more of a secret boss. And that's all when you're all done with the conductor side quest stuff, which we'll be doing once we're actually done with all of the normal side quests when it comes to the post-game stuff. And then the Solomon's Solaceum stuff, because I want to do that again. That was pretty fun. And then we'll go and do the conductor, and then, as promised, I'll read all the Tales of Wonder that we gained throughout the game. So, with that, here we go. The Zodiarch, the Council Corrupted, the final boss of the main story, and a really hard boss, to be completely honest. As you can see, it actually has multiple pieces to it. So you have all these satellites, and then you have the Zodiarch itself. So, the thing is here, you're not supposed to focus the satellites. Focus her first. So do that as much as you can. I don't think I'm going to be able to evade that, so I'm just going to go for a defend instead, just to save some time here, because I honestly don't think I'm going to be able to evade most of this. And it looks like, what do you call it, Cassiopeia is helping us out in this fight. Is everyone alright? I'm sorry, I must not allow them to use any time, such as in those attacks.
Humble out, Ollie boy, you've got to hit them before they can hit you, aren't it?
Okay, there was no time to do that. Okay, we need to tell our allies to attack, and we need to go all in on the Zodiarch. We cannot focus the satellites. I remember this, because when I focused the satellites, I actually ended up losing the fight. Oh, I got chance time. I don't know how I did, but it's okay, perfect. Healing Hand Esther. Actually, I might have to at this point, because my allies are taking big damage here. Okay, you know what? Let's see here. I think we can actually go for the Zodiarchs then. If I can send out Phoenix, that is. Okay, so these guys are pretty aggressive. They're going to be attacking us pretty heavily here. The best thing we could possibly do is spam spells on them and just get rid of them completely. I think that's the best way we're going to get rid of these little satellite guys. But we need to get rid of them if we're going to be dealing with her. It looks like they changed the fight, because originally you can completely ignore the satellites. But this time it looks like we're not going to be able to do that. Okay, it looks like Cassiopeia is going to be using Falling Star and helping us out in this fight, for the most part. Uh-oh, she's getting ready to charge something. Sigh of Sorrow, I don't know what that is, so let's defend just in case. Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. Let's go for a Black Blast on the Satellite D if I can find him. Wait, why can't I charge him? Oh, he's in the air, that's why. Actually, why is it not allowing me to attack the one I'm trying to attack? Okay. It's... what the heck? Is it this one? I honestly can't find him. That's weird. Okay, then. Healing Hand myself. Make sure to tell my allies to kind of all-out attack, since we're kind of, like, in a bad spot here and we need to heal. Okay, perfect. Okay, I really need to find out where the Satellite D is, because he's completely negating everything. Ooh, ray guns. Those hurt so much. Okay, that's the reason why you lose this fight, is because of the ray guns, if you're wondering. Okay, let's do a Black Blast. Just try and get rid of one of these satellites, because we can't figure out which one's the one that's hiding in plain sight, as what it looks like. Okay, let's heal up Swain, since he's being healed by Healing Tear. Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. Drop Chomp one of these. Let's go for Satellite A, since that's the lowest at the moment. We need to get rid of these if we want to do anything here. And we're taking too much damage here. Okay. Uh-oh, she's charging up something. Sigh of Sorrow again. Tell her allies to block, just in case. Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay. Let's go and find one of them. Can't find the other one that we've been attacking, so I guess we go for Satellite D again. Just try and do as much damage as we possibly can to it. Try and get it off the field. That's all we can really do. Okay, we got a... Ooh, Golden Glim. Really good. Okay, let's full heal, Inner Strength, and do as much as we possibly can here. We got a Now's Our Chance, which is always good. Inner Strength. Okay. Let's see here. Let's go for Satellite A, get this one off the field, and just kind of like leave it to where it's only one left. Because if we can kind of like get these off the field, we can kind of focus her, and she won't be doing as much damage, since these things are kind of spiking us as much as possible, and it's the whole reason why we're even taking big damage here. Uh-oh, she's spawning more. Okay, just focus Satellite E then. Just try and get it off the field as fast as possible before we start taking more ray gun damage. Ouchie. These things hurt like a truck, and honestly, it's the best thing we can do is just get this thing off the field. Okay, tell our allies to kind of defend just in case. Get ready to get whatever this is. I think it's another Sigh of Sorrow. Yep, it was. Okay. Tell our allies to go all out since she has no more satellites protecting her. And this is the best time we can actually do anything. Allies, are you gonna heal me, or are you just gonna tell me to kind of just sit there? Okay, let's see here. I think we have a Sleep Be Gone. Yeah, we do. Let's wake up Oliver, since he's kind of not going to be able to attack until we can do anything. Okay, that should give us another Now's Our Chance, which is perfect. Tell our allies to go all in. I'm going to go all in with Phoenix here, since this is the best chance we're going to get at attacking her at the moment, because I believe she's going to spawn in more of those satellites in a second. So we need to get as much as we can in. I'm going to try and grab this and see if we can, yep, free attack here. Black Blast, as much damage as we possibly can. Okay, perfect, perfect. Halfway in. That's all we need to get here. Cancel out any free attacks. Okay, perfect. Okay, go for a Blue Glim here, free mana. Provision. She's going for a Sigh of Sorrow, which is attacking our allies, so we don't need to worry as much. I'm going to go for a Espresso on our buddy Oliver here to do a big ol' heal on mana. Okay, perfect. Okay, I think we're perfectly fine now, for the most part. I'm trying to wait out our, what do you call it though, our time limit on the stamina bar. Ooh, there is another one of these satellites, so we do need to get rid of that real quick. Okay. All out the satellites so she can't use these to her advantage. Uh-oh. Okay, I thought that was something else. Okay, Satellite G, it looks like, or whatever it's going to allow us to attack. It's canceling out some of these, which is really unfortunate. Ooh, no, please! Ouch. I didn't think I was going to get hit there. Okay, Satellite G, I guess. I don't know. Whatever one it allows us to attack. It cancels out some of them for some reason. Oh, Esther is down. Uh-oh. That's really bad. Okay. Take me back. I need to wake up Esther real quick. Let's do a Phoenix Feather. Wake her up. Oh, wait. She got revived. I forgot Cassiopeia can revive people. Okay, good. Spells. Healing Touch on Swain. Tell everyone to defend, just in case, while I kind of heal everyone. Okay, Esther needs a heal as well. I don't mind getting hit here, but I do need to kind of get them off of her. Okay, perfect. Drop Chop on... Uh-oh, Ray Gun. That is too much damage. Help me, allies, please! Uh-oh, Shock Blast. Defend, just in case. I don't know how much damage that's going to do to me. Whew, okay. I'm trying not to lose here, because I don't want to go down, if we can kind of avoid that. I hate how these little satellites cancel your attacks. That was something that was wrong in the original, and that was the reason why I stopped focusing them. Okay, well, we need to make sure our allies don't get knocked out here. All we could do here is just get rid of the satellites the best we can, and try and dodge all these, all the ray guns we possibly can as well, while focusing on as much as we possibly can here to get any kind of damage we could possibly do. Okay, she's going for Fallen Star. One satellite gone. Perfect. I'm going to try and provision myself for some freebies. They knocked out Esther again, so we need to heal her. So, Esther, here's a Phoenix Tear. We're going to heal you on up. Okay, get ready. We need to heal her immediately once she gets back up. Okay, perfect. Healing Tear her. Perfect, I think. Okay. Now we just need to figure out what we need to do next. I think the next thing we should possibly do is maybe a Cappuccino to revive our mana, because we're missing a bunch of it. Okay, perfect. And now we can start focusing the satellites again. Let's go Satellite F this time. and try and get as much of them as we possibly can in damage. She's going for another Sigh of Sorrow. Tell her allies to block that just in case so they evade it. Okay, tell them to go all out again. Do as much damage as we possibly can. She's completely negated for the time being, since whenever she goes in Now's chance mode, it cancels her from attacking us, which is the reason why we're taking so much damage other than the ray guns. Okay, Satellite G is now available for us to attack again, so let's do as much damage as we possibly can to this one to drop it down to the Little, apparently. I didn't actually know they get different names. That's kind of cool. Okay. Just keep doing damage, get rid of these things before they can do another ray gun on us, because that's the whole reason why we're taking any kind of damage here. Okay, as much as we can. Please get rid of this thing before she attacks us again. I don't know what she's using. Sigh of Sorrow. Okay, we can block that. Provisions. I need to give myself another cappuccino to full heal our mana again. Perfect. Okay, now we can go back in again. Drop Chop. Do as much as we possibly can in the short amount of time we got. Okay, she's going for Chaos, which means we need to defend. I believe that's an all-out attack, so we need to make sure we defend that, because that could be big damage if we're not defending. Okay, someone took 200 damage, and that was pretty much everyone on our team. Okay, Swain needs the HP, 5 HP for him, so he needs a big heal. She's going for a Healing Hand on Esther, thankfully, so that's a full heal for her. Okay. Drop Chop seems like our best case in action right now. Make sure we don't get hit by the Sigh of Sorrow, since that is a free sleep. Okay, perfect. Black Blast for a little bit of damage we possibly can do here, and just go all out. This is the most damage we're possibly going to get in, because of the fact that she's been canceling out most of our attacks due to the fact of those little satellites she's been using. I think we're out of mana, by the way. So other than that, we're perfectly fine. Ooh, chance time. Perfect. Okay. Everyone go back into attacking her again, because this is... Uh-oh, more satellites. I think we can focus her now. I don't think we need to worry about the satellites now, because she's so low on HP that we don't need to worry about these summonings that she's doing. Tell her allies to defend. I'm going to defend as well. Chaos is going to do 200 damage if her allies aren't defending. I know I defended, but... okay. We were able to survive, thankfully. Esther needs an HP heal. I'm going to heal her up before the satellite does anything to us. Okay, I'm going to Healing Hand Swain, since she's focusing on chance timing her. Okay, perfect. Grab one of those mana bars. Okay, get ready for a all-out attack on her, since she's going into chance time again. And this is probably the final little hits here. We just need to keep attacking, do as much damage as we possibly can, and we should win this. That's all we need to do here. And there we go. Oof. And just like so, down goes the Zodiarch, the final boss of the game when it comes to the main story. And I believe we're in a big bunch of cutscenes now. So, with that, I guess I'll see you all after all the cutscenes. So, thank you all for watching as far, and I'll see you after the credits. So, thank you all everyone, and it's been a blast playing this game. So, although we're done with the main story now, we still have the post-game to go, as I said. So, with that, thank you all again, and I'll see you all after all these couple credits, couple little cutscenes, because I think we got like maybe 10 minutes of cutscenes, I think. I could be wrong, but BRB. So, see you all very soon.
Thanks to you, I feel the urge to live again stirring in my heart. You have given me hope, the strength to overcome sadness.
It's time for a fresh start, Your Majesty.
She's not wrong. Give the world a try and keep your chin up, alright?
Yes, and let the past stay in the past.
Too right. That's what her old man would have wanted, innit?
Indeed. But first, I must make amends to the people of this world for all that I have done.
Of course, but take things one step at a time.
I will. And my first step shall be flowers.
Flowers?
Yes, I shall fill this palace with their beauty. I want to see smiling faces. I want to make everyone happy just as they once were. This world shall bloom.
You can do it, Your Majesty. I just know you can.
And I want you to see it. To see the world you saved.
My, you are an early bird.
Morning, Miss Layla.
It's such a help having you around, dear.
I love my job.
So you take this piston and you connect it here. All right. I'm gonna crack it this time. You see if I don't.
Mom, I'm gonna get on with my life. And I know you'll always be watching over me.
And there we have it. The end of the game. Just like that. We finished everything. We saved the White Witch. We saved Cassiopeia. We ended the Zodiarchs. And we also saved the world for the final time of the first game. But there's still some post-game stuff. So, although this is the end of the main story, there's still technically story in the post-game. So, if you want to stick around for the post-game, I would very gladly recommend it, but for most people this probably would be the final episode for them, since the main story is technically over. And we're not going to have any, like, cutscene kind of episodes and more story going on. The only real story is when it comes to the conductor. So if you're looking for only story stuff, at least join me for the conductor after when it comes to the post-game. You'll know exactly which one it is when you see the giant rabbits with the little conductor outfits. So I'll definitely see you more than likely, let's say, I'm going to say 2 episodes from now. We'll more than likely either be on the conductor or maybe 3 depending on if we're doing the Soloseum first, which I'm more than likely want to. So side quest for the next episode. Soloseum for the episode after, and then we'll try and do the conductor in 3 episodes from now. I think that's how we'll do it. So, if you do want to continue with the story when it comes to the main story, when it comes to the post-game stuff, I'll see you all in 3 episodes. But for those who follow with even the side quest stuff, I'll see you all when we continue with our side quest for the post-game. So, with that, thank you all for watching today's episode. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and thank you all for joining me for my favorite game when it comes to of all time for myself. This is my favorite game, and it's always a blast replaying this. And this is technically the end, in a way, of the Revisited series when it comes to the main story. And what an adventure it has been. So, with that, if you're here for the post-game, I'll see you all in the next episode. And if not, hopefully you'll at least join me for the conductor. So, thank you all for watching, have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out. Hey boys and girls, thank you all for watching today's episode. If you liked what you saw today, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe. And hit the bell notification down below. If you guys have any kind of suggestions for games, please put that in the comments down below as well. Thank you all for watching today's episode, and keep being spooky. Peace out, guys.